Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Make sure my volume's up. First, I want to say Happy Mother's Day, okay, to you and yours as the first order of business. The second order of business, I want to give a big shout to the homies, Fox, all my homies, the Linden Bullies. You already know, Linden Bully right there. You know, I could rep my hood because I'm from my hood. And I grew up in my hood. So big shout out to the Linden Bullies. You know, Linden Boulevard, if you know, you know. All right. I'm not like these other cats who can't rep nowhere but mama basement in the front steps. I can rep my hood. South side, we outside. Let me catch up on his comments. Phil, what up? You was in here early. Dashim in the building. South Jersey when the East is in the house. 4 days. I see you soon, my bro. Rico Kimbro in the building. What's good with you? Good day to hop. Yes, it's hot out here. I know right now it's hot. Matter of fact, I got the sniffles because it was so hot yesterday. I went home, turned the AC on, and had it blasting all night while I went to sleep because I had a great workout yesterday. So I ended up dozing off real quick. Kept waking up. Like I said, I don't sleep more than 2 hours straight. And it was freezing, but I didn't want to turn it off because I was still like, let me just relax. Now I got the sniffles. SV in the building. Beantown, what up? Steve-O in the building and in the building. Donnell Williams, what up? DJ Milo, go, what up? Sheldon said we just was there looking for you last night. I had bounced like about 6 or 7. I went to the crib, brought my mom some food. Mark in the building. What up, Mark Brown? Nathaniel Real, what's good? Ralph Baker, Bodega Boy, see you soon. Jesse Shorts, what up with you? Chi-Town. So, Jerry Hawk, what's up, my brother? So once again, happy Mother's Day to you and yours. Okay, it is Mother's now for you guys. Bert K, what up? For you guys with ladies all around the world. It is Mother's Day in America. It is Mother's Day in Canada. It is Mother's Day in Brazil. And it is Mother's Day in Colombia. So text your ladies. All right? Send that Western Union, just so you know. Mother's Day in Dominican Republic is the 26th of this month. So next week. Send that woo. All right? Don't forget, Canada, America, Brazil, and Colombia. You don't want to forget. If you got a Colombian girlfriend, send her some tussie. Whatever, do something. And once again, big shout out to the Linden Bullies. You already know what it is. Linden Boulevard in Queens. Shout out to Linden Boulevard in Brooklyn, but Linden Boulevard in Queens. Right? 155 to 223. You already know how I go. Gotta rep my hood, man. I love my hood. If it wasn't my hood, I wouldn't be here. It's Mother's Day in Cuba, too. There you go. Thanks, Jerry. So Cuba as well. If you got a little lady in Cuba. Shout out to Mama Flip. Happy Mother's Day to you. Sky Rider was good with you. DJ Mother said, my boo trying to claim both DR and American Mother's Day. Oh, man, I can't do that. Gotta have one. Gotta have one Mother's Day. Can't do both. So something I had to tell you guys, man. Besides Halloween, don't forget, Halloween tickets are on sale. People, I guess y'all didn't realize I was already selling them since last year. People already been buying them, so get your Halloween tickets. Still got 15 rooms left at the mansion, all inclusive. Got a bunch of VIP tickets left. So part of like I said, my sinuses are killing me because I had the AC on all night. So I'm trying to keep my nose nice and clean as I have this conversation. So with this Mother's Day, hopefully taking your moms out. I got some friends coming here with their moms celebrating Mother's Day. Got some cake and some flowers and stuff. Shout out to my man Nasdi. Came out here. He's doing something for his moms today. So at the end of the day, man, let me think about something. It was something I had to tell you guys, man. Something I had to tell you guys. Here's what I had to tell you. We'll get on this Sunday service right now. Best friend forever, what up with you? John Hill, what up? Shelton Collins in the building. Big shout to Paradise Life. I am rocking. I always wear Paradise. Matter of fact, the girls asked me. The girl said, "Where's your Paradise Life shirt?" I said, "I'm repping my hood right now. Repping my hood." They was like, "Where's your Paradise Life shirt?" You kind of never see me out of Paradise Life, right? Gotta rep my hood. Like I said, excuse me, my sinus is killing me. So, what is your end game? I ain't talking about Thanos, end game, the Marvel Universe, snapping your fingers all over. Well, we can put it in that context, I guess, right? What is your end game? What do you want out of life? Think about that real quick. What do you want out of life? By the way, if you haven't seen Condoms Raw Part 2, it's coming up this Wednesday. It's already tagged in there. We're going to be live here at the Shack on Wednesday at 5 o'clock. You'll see it after this video. So definitely check in, chime in. Excuse me, people are texting me. Chime in. I'm having major issues right now because my card expired and never sent my new card. Now they sent the new one. I gotta wait. So I'm having major issues with my bank, and everybody's hitting me saying, "You gotta change. You need to update your payment." I'm like, I know. Give me a minute. This new card shit is killing me. Damn it, am I that big? I can't scratch my back. Yeah, Raw chat on Wednesday. The condom chat on Wednesday. And like I said, forgive me, guys. I gotta blow my nose because my nose it's annoying being stuffy. So I want you guys to tell me in your own words. Excuse me, pardon me. What is your end game? What do you want out of life? And there's a reason I asked this question. I was having a great conversation with a good buddy of mine. We sat and talked. We have a great conversation here at the bar. And he was telling me how he admired me, how my life is so good. I said, well, obviously it's not perfect, right? But I do have an amazing life. I love my life. And even with like the bullshit that goes on, people talk about me. Let me tell you something. I've said it once. I've said it many times. I'll say it again. I respond to haters because I'm a troll. I'm very petty, and I know that they can't do nothing. The reason most people don't like me is because they can't do nothing with me. They're not gonna approach me. Not gonna be in my face. They can't do anything. So that's why I talk ish, because I know it is what it is. But I also say that the love far outweighs the hate, by far, and I know that. I just like to respond. I never say nobody's name. Those people who watch, they know who I'm talking to. Only people I say when I put you on if I gotta put you on a Summer Jam screen, that's different. If you make the Summer Jam screen, that means I got a personal thing with you. Other than that, it's just chatty patty shit. I don't really care. And those people that on the Summer Jam screen are irrelevant as well. No Jasper, no Louis, whatever. But he was going on. He was saying how he admired me and stuff like that, and how things went. And I said, yeah, but I'll never lie. Everything that glitters ain't gold. Like I don't shine at all, but I'm never going to sit there and tell you that everything in paradise is perfect. Never going to tell you everything's perfect. It has its ups and downs. It's just that the downs are in Island. The downs are in a bar. The downs are, I travel the world. I mean, so at the end of the day, the downs can't be that bad, right? But I do say, and I was speaking to the homie about this as well. You guys know I preach for every negative, there's two positives. I don't believe in negative energy. I don't believe in being negative. Yes, when I talk shit, that's not negative to me. Because one thing you guys don't realize, and I'm sidestepping for a minute, and I'll get to the comments 1 second. One thing you guys don't realize is I don't lose a second of sleep or 90 seconds out my life from anybody that dislikes me. I may talk for 20 seconds, 30 seconds, running my mouth, because that's who I am. That's the Linden bully in me. If you know, you know. But I don't lose any sleep. I don't think about nobody. I don't watch nobody's Instagram. I don't watch nobody's Facebook. I really don't care. I just like to respond because that's me. That's where I'm from. So it is what it is. Let me catch you in the comments, and we get back to the convo. Willie Smooth, what up? Kalo Case of Suicide Squad, Javon Brown. Flip me the write down note. You know what it is, Vaughn? It's better when it flows, right? It's better when it flows. Sometimes we had too much in mind. That's exactly what it was, Vaughn. Something just happened. I was in a conversation, and right before Steve pulled up, and everything just kind of slipped my mind. Ronan travels in the building. Salute my guy, Ronan. Ronan, everyone's waiting for a part 2 of our video. I know you had your surgery. Get well, my brother. Big shout to the Passport Cartel. One of the dopest groups out there. Definitely doing anything out there. Big shout to all the brothers in the Passport Cartel. I've met a lot of brothers from that group. Ronan has been putting on for the city, putting on for the country. He's been doing his thing. So big shout to Ronan. Leo, what's up with you? 215, what up, baby? Lance said need a break from the island. I heard you say you need a break, bro. We got to talk, big guy. Hopefully you pulling up today before the Knicks game. P-Man said, first is your personal Independence Day, the day you no longer need to exchange your time for the resources you need to live. That's a fact, my brother. All goody, what up with you? So we're not trading for any. That's the thing. Like at the end of the day, I would never trade. Like I would see. You know why? And Lance, we've had this conversation. You know why I can't hate on nobody and can't envy anybody? Because it's so hard being me. I couldn't imagine being you. Not to downplay anyone else's life, but it's really hard being me. I have a lot on my plate. I have a lot of people that depend on me. You dig what I'm saying? For whatever these things are, a lot of people depend on me. So I can't focus on someone else. I got to focus on this guy right here. I got to focus on my family, my kids being happy, the things I got going on in my life. Now, one thing that blows a lot of people's minds if you're ever around me, is I'm pulled in many different directions every day. I'm used to it, is what it is. But I can handle it. Oh shit, Ronan Travels. I'm sorry, bro. That's right. That's Ronan the Walden Travel. My bad, bro. I forgot. He did tell me that it's Ronan Travel, Ronan the Walden Travel. My bad, Ronan. Big shout out to you. Gerald says, nice meeting you, my brother. Great spot. Be back soon. Appreciate you, bro. My bad, Ronan. I forgot. It's the Wandering Travel. My fault. But at the end of the day, you know what my end game really is? If you want to know what my end game is, and it just comes, all these lives come from conversations. My end game is my legacy for my kids. I really don't care about money. I really don't care about, what I got. My legacy really is that my kids have something to build up. We shout out to homie Pablo. We were sitting kicking it the other day, and he said he met my daughter. My daughter was in the bar and shit, hanging out, and I said, well, one day, this is God willing, this is going to be hers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going nowhere no time soon, but one day she'll be working here. Y'all will be like this. Hey, I don't want to disrespect your dad, but can I pass me that menu right there? Steve, pass me the white menu. One day, I don't want to disrespect your dad, but can I get your number? One day you're gonna be doing that to her. Scumbags, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't want to get you in trouble, but can I get your number? You know what I mean? One day she'll be working here. You know what I'm saying? She'll take this over. So that's kind of like where I'm at. That's my legacy for the kids. I believe my end game is to build as many things as I possibly can so that they don't have to struggle. And that's kind of been my goal even when I was running the streets, when I had my first son. It's like, I don't ever want my son to have to go through what I went through. I won't ever have my son have to deal with any street shit ever. He never had to, So that's kind of one of my things, is my legacy. What is your end game? What is your ultimate goal in what you do in daily life? That's the question I have for you. Hold on, let me catch you in the comments. LJ, what up? Nana, what's good with you? When my son is an adult, I plan on moving to Puerto Rico. Nice. I got to get to Puerto Rico. I've never been to Puerto Rico. And I used to date the Puerto Ricans at one time. But see, they didn't want to go back to Puerto Rico. Nana, all the Puerto Rican chicks I dealt with didn't want to go back. They were like, my grandmother got an outhouse. I ain't going back. Like, even Dominicans, they don't want to come back to the country. They be like, I ain't going to visit my grandma. Never was good with you. Window seats only see you in a week. Definitely see you soon, my bro. Ronan said, legacy is everything for us. It's what, as men, we should be living for. That's my biggest thing. I'm a servant. I give. I'm a servant. It is what it is. But, I don't do anything for myself now. I travel. It's my peace time, to see, and also seeing the world for my people who can't see the world. I tell you, I speak to my cousins, my peoples all the time, and they're living through me. They're like, oh my God, I'm so happy you getting out. They're in jail cells all day long, so they get to see me living. But the legacy is for the kids. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that at the end of the day, they have before they even have to work. You know what I'm saying? It's part of my nose, y'all. Excuse me. But that's my biggest thing. And yes, I have an amazing life. I'm very happy with my life, but I'm never going to be satisfied. It's as a bodybuilder. I'll tell you guys, we're bodybuilders. If you see guys like still to this day, but when I was bodybuilding, I was in the gym all the time. I wore hoodies. I wore a lot of clothes. You guys in a lot of clothes. You never really see the guys you see without their clothes on. That's because they're doing it for the Instagram and shit like that. But when you see a real bodybuilder, like real motherfuckers, they got clothes on, but they don't worry about staring at them. Very subconscious about that shit. So he's got a lot of clothes on. And when you do get seen with your clothes off, it's very, you say, oh man, your biceps look nice, your chest. Thank you for the compliments. No Jasper, no Diddy, whatever you want to say. But thank you for the compliments. But I got work to do. You should always hear that comment. I got work to do. So no matter how perfect you think your body is, you got work to do. No matter how good your basketball, Kyrie's game is, Steph's game is, I got work to do. They're still practicing every single day. So when it comes to life, I feel I got work to do. I'm never going to be in a position where I'm just going to sit around and be like, I'm good. You can give me, listen, you can give me $100 million right now. And if you want to give me $100 million, I will gladly accept it. But you give me $100 million right now, there's no way I'll sit home. There's no way I'll just sit down. I'll be like, Steve, let's get in the jet, go somewhere. I'll grab all the kids, let's go somewhere. But I'm not going to sit down. I'll start another business. I'll start multiple businesses. But I can't sit down, because it's not enough for me. And it's not about the money. It's not about, oh, I got $100 million. You can sit down and just enjoy the rest of your life. No, I need to do. What else am I doing? What else have I done? When you go, what can they say you've done with your life? I've given a lot, but also I've lived, so it goes both ways. Miggy, what's good with you, my bro? Everything good out here? Polo Man Ron, what up with you? Oh, the Knicks all day. I'm waiting for that Knicks game. Bert Ross in the building, a.k.a. Mile Bert. I'm going to call him Phuket Bert in a minute. Michael Lewis, what up? Yes, happy Mother's Day to everybody again. Theo, what's good with you? 42 Leos, what's up? So like I said, anybody want to answer the question, what is your legacy? No, I'm sorry, not your legacy. We're not doing legacy. What is your end game? However old you are, I don't care. What is your end game for your life? What do you feel is the reason you do the things you do? Live the way you live, work the way you work, whatever it is. You over there in Thailand? Appreciate you, bro. Big shout out to everybody in Thailand, especially Bert Ross, who is always in Thailand.
That's in Thailand?
Yeah, Bert Ross, not the other Bert. So listen, don't forget, we will be in the cruise is July. We'll be in Vegas next week. Is it next week or the week after? That's right. The week after we'll be in Vegas. Why is my foot calling my phone? We'll be in Vegas the 29th, celebrating Steve-O's birthday. So if you happen to be around, pull up. We will be in the cruise, July. We'll be in Brazil in August, July 31st. Then we'll be celebrating Halloween, Sosua. Don't forget that. Biggest event Sosua's ever seen. Then my birthday in Patia, however you want to say it. And then Brazil again pre-Christmas. Vaughn said, just trying to do all the things I wanted to do and not allow my trauma or people to hold me back. Vaughn, I like that answer. And that's another thing. You cannot allow past traumas, past pain, whatever you've been through, to stop you from progressing. Let me get to this part, why this, besides the conversation, why this came up. So let's talk about progression. So guys, you can write your end game, what your end game is in the comments. Let's get to progression. Now, this may sound stupid, but if you go back and watch what I just watched, it will teach you about life. So in Brazil, my last trip, I took 2 days to relax, and I spent one day like binging on the old Walking Dead. I started from the first episode, first season to like season 7, something like that. Just binge watching Walking Dead. And I tell you, I analyze everything. So I'm watching Walking Dead. I'm just analyzing shit. Walking Dead, yes. So season 1 of Walking Dead, everything was new. People were zombies. The world was changing. Apocalypse. Everything's crazy. As we got through all the trials and tribulations, all the drama, all the backstabbing, all the people trying to take over what you got, take what you got. By season 5 and 6, every single main character of the war, matter of fact, by season 4 really, but by 5 and 6, every single character in Walking Dead, the main characters, were monsters. Not monsters in a bad way. Monsters meaning they could survive, and take over and do anything they. So as it started, they would just everybody was down the line. Oh, even worse. They progressed in the monsters that at the end of the day, it was all about survival. They knew that people weren't good. They knew that you wanted what they had. And even when they were being extorted by Negan and Negan kept messing with them, Rick kept saying, I'm going to kill you. Maybe buying a house or paying rent and dying. The circle of BS life, you know? But you haven't adapted or progressed to actually have an end game. So it's kind of two messages in today's live. You know what I'm saying? Because I always wanted, I would have told you guys for 2 weeks about that Walking Dead shit. Because it really, now I just watched the love story, whatever, Everybody Lives with Rick and Michonne, and I watched the New York joint with Negan and Shorty. The Darryl joint kind of bored me. But they've become, Michonne and Rick even said it. She was like, are we crazy? Are we monsters? Because their idea is kill first. Everybody got to die. For us to survive, we can't trust you. They've just progressed to be in the mode of we're not going to be reactive. We're going to be active. Hey, there you go. Fox in the building. Let's get active. Shout to the Linden Bullies. We get active. So I say that to say, is your life progressing? Are you adapting to new and different things? Or are you doing the same thing over and over again? Let me catch up on his comments. It's okay to change your style. Ronan, so legacy is all I'm building. 4 grown sons, 2 grandchildren. Nice, I got 2 grandchildren. 2.5, one on the way. One on the way. Bloodline secure, now income streams from trust. That's a fact. Land and assets. See, there you go, Ronan. I don't think everybody's having those conversations. Ralph Blair, what up? Philly in the building. David T said freedom. Listen, how are you achieving that freedom? Because we all want freedom. And pardon me on my nose. We all want freedom. We all want freedom. How are you achieving it? Some people look at me and go, well, Greg, you've achieved the ultimate level of freedom. You live in another country. Yeah, but you know how hard this was? This wasn't easy. And also, some of you don't know what it's like to not have your freedom, to really experience freedom. When your freedom's taken away from you, and I'm not talking about freedom taken away meaning you in the matrix, in the system. I'm talking about your freedom taken away to realize what it's like to be free. You know, we end up taking a lot of things for granted. That's kind of why my life is so simple now. I don't need a whole lot. I don't have to have super material things. It's not, you know, I saw this watch, G-Shock. I bought it the other day. I was like, buy a nice little watch. But if it was a couple dollars more, I wouldn't have bought it. But luckily it was cheap. And I felt I deserved the gift. Heck Love in the building. What up? Von Brown, they adapted, exactly. Vaughn said, part of me feels the world is not content until you're fucked up like everyone else. But it's just survival. My dad said, I'm a nice guy, but don't step on my toes. 100% facts. 100% facts. Always remember, son, all 61 of you watching this live, and about 20% of y'all that did not hit the like button. When you're fucked up, everybody gonna love you. Because you're below them. When you're doing good, you start getting side eyes. Remember that. I'm gonna say it again. When you're fucked up, everyone's gonna love you. Because you're below them. When you're doing better than them or doing well, they're gonna side eye you. Remember that. Remember that. This me looking at you fucked up and you got tons of friends. I'm just saying. Pay attention. People want you to be fucked up. They don't want you to do better than them. I just want to get my business going and thriving, save more money, travel to places of interest, and retire abroad. There you go. There you go. That's an ideal that you can hold on to meet your end game. You know, progress is everything. You know, like I said, some people look at me and be like, man, you live a great life. I love my life. I love it. But it's not enough. I don't know if it'll ever be enough. But with that mindset of me not being satisfied, I'm always, you know, big shout to Pablo. He made a good statement here the other day. We sent at the ball. Me and him like almost every day. And he goes, being here should make you ambitious enough to want to do something big so you could come back or stay here. I said, yeah, but see, that's the difference. Some guys come here and just blow all their money in that moment. Where, yeah, you should have ambition to say, let me figure something out to increase my earnings to either stay here or come here as much as I want. See, everybody has that different mindset. He was talking the right thing. Being here should make you be like, oh, let me figure something out so I can always stay here. That's the ambition. Some people just blow their money in, and when they can't come back for a year, be like, damn, I gotta hurry up and get back. Different mindsets. I feel it's never enough. You know, yeah, that girl will be like, oh, you look good. That's cool, but I can look better. Oh, yeah, you got this. That's cool, but I can have something else. And it's not about a competition. It's more about competition within myself. You understand? Saying that I'm not satisfied. Everything you see here, let's do Paradise Life. We're the #1 travel network and movement in the world. We travel the world. We got businesses, expats all over the world, right? It's not enough. We got to get more countries. And we're not just in the big the countries everybody else go to. We're in about 12 countries. No, 13 countries. But we need more countries. I need you to call my phone and say, hey, I got to go to Timbuktu. I got somebody in Timbuktu. That's what it is. FlipFlop, one of the top restaurants and bars in this whole town. It's not enough. It's not enough of it. I need you to get off a plane and have to come here. I got people that don't come in, and it's cool, and I don't knock them. But I need it to be the point where you have no choice. You gotta say, I gotta go to FlipFlop. I got to. I gotta be there. It's just not enough. No, it's never gonna be enough. And then when I get everybody to say, I got it. What's up, baby? Everybody say, I gotta be there. What else we gotta do? We'll figure something else out. We gotta do more. The same way I always say when it comes to women, enough is never enough. Enough is just never going to be enough. Because if you're satisfied and content, you ain't doing nothing. See, a lot of people, and some of you watching this right now might get mad at me, but I don't care. I got to tell you the truth. A lot of people will be content with going to work, clocking in, getting a lunch break, after work, driving home in traffic, taking the bus, train, whatever it may be. Going home, watching your favorite TV show. And that's cool. That's your daily routine. What else is there? Someone made a comment one time. Because I tell you, I left a 6-figure job to start my first training company. Starting from nothing. And they were like, you really left? I said, hell yeah, because at the end of the day, I wasn't satisfied. I needed more. I'm a vice president of a company. My boss is only 3 years older than me, or 2 years older than me. The president, it ain't like I'm really going. He's not going anywhere. I'm not knocking him. I knocked the supervisor. I knocked the manager out the box. But it ain't like I'm knocking him out the box. Not that saying I couldn't, but at that moment in time, he got me the president job, the vice president job, excuse me. And he's the president. So it's not like I've got too much higher to go unless I'm moving to Buffalo. And I wasn't. So I said, and I'm interested in this personal training thing. I believe in myself. I believe in that. So I went and did that. Then I'm making 6 figures at that. Then I got to the point where I was just tired. And I came to DR. I told you, some of my decisions are not the smartest decisions. But it was more important for me to be happy than it was for just to have money. You know, money's cool. We all need money. But if you're not happy, I can tell you right now, there's a lot of rich people that ain't happy. And let me give another shout to the Linden Bullies. In case you're watching this. You know, we rep the set. Linden Boulevard. So on my Instagram, I put, I grew up on Fox, but I was raised on Linden. Fox in the building. Miguel Torres, what up? Sean Ford, what up? Linden Bullies definitely on the set. 42 layovers. Every man's endgame should be for his future generation to remember his sacrifice to advance and progress his family legacy for them to remember that. That's why I'm at 42 layovers. I'm in legacy mode. If this was a video game, I'm in legacy mode. What can I build for the future? I'm in legacy mode. Money Mitch, what up? I heard you got the best wings in Sosua. I'll be down in September. Not the best wings in Sosua, the best wings in Dominican Republic. I'm gonna put that out there. I don't have the patience for tenants to invest and buy and hold. Agreed, but sometimes you gotta, you've gotta put your ducks in a row and see what works for you. You know. David T, becoming a state national is the biggest and most important things to do. The more successful you become, the more you turn into another man's mirror, if that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. Philip Thomas, be ever improving, constant progress. That's what I live by. You should never be satisfied, which is why I'm asking the question what the end game is. If Rick, remember Michonne didn't want to rock with them. They were going to kill Michonne back in the day. If Rick and the crew never adapted, everybody was sweet. Everybody was sweet and innocent. Everybody was chilling. And then the person they became later was how they had to adapt. It wasn't enough to be the person you were. You had to be somebody else. You had to be a stone cold killer. These are people that had everyday jobs, everyday lives that became killers, murderers in order to survive. I'm not telling you guys to be a killer, please. All I'm saying is be a killer at life. Don't go kill nobody. I'm not bailing you out. Be a killer at life. You know, focus on killing it, making it the best life possible. One thing about me is all my focus has ever been on is living an amazing life. My life's not perfect. I got to deal with this person over here mad at me. And I'm talking about my personal life. Fuck them other people. I got to deal with this person over here mad at me because I'm doing this. This person mad because I'm doing this. I can't make them both happy. I got to make sure I'm good. And then I'll go, hey, well, you mad is what it is. Talk to you tomorrow. You know, I can't make everyone. You can never make everyone around you happy. So don't even try. And I'm not explaining myself to everybody. You feel what you feel about that. That's dope. I've got to do this. I'll talk to you later. Fox said the simplest way to put it is misery loves company. That's why it's super important to keep like-minded people in your circle, motivate each other. Let me tell you something, Fox. It's so crazy you said that. So there is a factoid about success. You know how they say you're only as good as the weakest link? Well, there's a factoid about success. Successful people, excuse me, successful people, this is killing me right now, have successful people around them. Okay? Successful people do not hang with broke people. They will, if you're my friend and you're broke, we're going to hang out. But I'm hoping to bring you up. And after a while, if I can't bring you up, then we can't rock. Okay? Take a moment and look at the people you actually hang with. And this is a scientific fact. They broke it down. I'll find the link and I'll post it one day. I just watched it. And I watch it like probably every 6 months. I just watched it the other day. Someone posted on Instagram. I was like, oh my God, I've watched that tons of times. If you're broke people hang together. If you're successful you hang. All right, let me give you an idea. So my girl, she's successful. But she's from the hood. She's from the campo. But she don't like hanging out in the hood. Now, you guys know me. I love being in the barrio. I love going with the locals, doing the local shit, the ignorant, drink Rugal to the head, all types of fun shit. Like hung out in the neighborhood, probably about 2 years of actually hanging out in the neighborhood. While she's standing there with my brother, dudes are coming up to my brother like, yo, is he back? Oh, this is so dope. And my brother's like, yo, chill, bro, relax. Nah, we just headed to the park, came to hang out in the park, bro. We just chilling. So she's peeking over like, what are you talking about? Oh, I ain't talking about nothing, ain't that? So dudes is coming up. Now, mind you, I'm rolling dice with the homies. I know she's safe with my brother, so I ain't worried about it. And I'm just saying what up to everybody. I ain't seen him in a long time, cracking jokes, talking ish to everybody. And dudes is walking up like, yo, that's so crazy. He back in town. Like, okay, where he there? He's like, what's going on? And I was like, nah, we just came to the park, see everybody, say what up to everybody. That's it. Ain't nothing. He got to go to work. I'm going crazy. So dudes is like, okay, But there's conversations being had to my brother. She's standing right there. So he's trying to shut it up. He's like, yo, this is girl right here. So we leave. I don't know all the stuff that happened when I was rolling dice. I have no idea. Or put it on like a split screen. You're gonna stay at the same level as everyone around you if each person ain't trying to go forward. Let's use football for example. If we all run 4-4s, so everyone does a 4-4, one or two of us go down to a 4-5 because we've gotten slower. Because no one's progressing. No one's evolving. I hope that analogy made sense to you guys. Let me catch you with his comments. Sorry for the sniffles, guys. Imran, what's good with you? Prince Nassim in the house. What's up, Prince? Where you been? Where you at, bro? Ted Collins, what up? Constant elevation causes expansion. Exactly. Michael Lewis, I bought a Paradise Life t-shirt. Appreciate you, bro. Make sure y'all get your merch. I don't have my merch on today. I'm repping Linden Bullies, my hood, so you already know. Shout out to the bros. But Paradise Life, you already know. I told you the girls was like, you're not wearing Paradise Life today. Blade running the building. Oh, said I needed this convo. That's what we're here for, my brother. Alexander said there's always another level, no matter how much you succeed. Millionaire, thank you, Alexander. Millionaires strive to be billionaires. And a billionaire wants more. It's not really about the money. It's really all about leveling up. It's really about leveling up. It's like, I'm here. I move here. I want to keep going. You want to keep going up. Look at what Bezos did. What's the other guy? The SpaceX guy. I have his internet here. They went so far up, they actually went to space. Elon Musk, thank you. They actually went to space. You wasn't even thinking about going to space. You sat there watching like these rich white motherfuckers. No, they were going so high. They was like, well, how high can we go? You thought they were talking about money. How high can they go when they money? They was talking about how high can I just get the fuck up out of here? Can I get to Mars? Can I figure this shit out? They in the atmosphere, homie. That's how high they was thinking. You were thinking one thing, they was thinking something else. That's my point. When everybody's thinking this, I'm thinking that. And that's the best way I can explain it to you. They literally went to space. Flat Earth, round Earth, whatever the fuck you want to do. They went somewhere up there, higher than planes go. They floated. That's all I got. They floated. End of the day. You dig what I'm saying? You were thinking Elon and what's Bezos want to be trillionaires. They was like, can I get on a jet and go to space? And once it's successful, can I bring some homies with me? They were like, do I have space for some friends? Let me sell a couple of trips to space. It's about leveling up, progression. The end game has got to be the legacy. Bezos will go down in history for one of the first companies to not make profit, but make tons of money. Go look it up. Amazon made no profit for years, and it's still one of the biggest companies in the world. He turns the money back around. Am I lying, Steve? No, that's very true. He was on TV. They were like, how is your company one of the biggest companies around and you make no profit? He puts the money back in. He keeps putting the money back in. That's what's called building the business. He's like El Chapo if he didn't take the money back from the States. El Chapo was like, now y'all hold that, build it up a little bit more, then y'all send me some bread in 2-3 years. I'm gonna keep selling the product though, but y'all hold that bread right there. He wasn't hustling backwards. He was basically saying, let me build everybody up so that later I'm even more profitable down the road. The buffalo chicken sandwich. Oh man, Nana, that salad hitting. Fox said, I just told my son there's never a point when you stop trying to be better. Even NBA players continue to practice. Thank you, bro. I just said that. Who says, did you ever see Floyd? Floyd still trains to this day. Did you ever see Floyd say, I'm going to take a day off? They don't stop because they made it to the league. Exactly. Listen, I saw one of the greatest comments I've ever seen, and I'm going to repeat it. I might chop it up, but if you've seen this comment, you know what I'm talking about. A crackhead never wakes up saying, I don't know how to get no crack. He figures it out, and he gets the crack. So if you could tell me a low-down $5 crackhead, $10 crackhead to figure that shit out, but you can't. His drive is, I need the crack. Your drive should be, I gotta get better. I gotta do better. Don't wait for the homies. Don't wait for them. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go. And don't worry about the sarcasm. Don't worry about the, oh, he doing it over there. You do, I see you. Don't worry about the sarcasm. Be like, you're going to see me some more too. Get ready. I got more shit coming. But that's what we get stuck and we don't move, and we don't progress, and we don't elevate. The greatest basketball players never stop practicing. They play pickup games all throughout the offseason. The greatest football players never stop working. The greatest boxers never stop working. When you stop working is when you're going to fail. Vaughn said, definitely going to text you offline about your personal journey. Definitely, Vaughn, hit me up, Vaughn. Burrow said 100. You already know. Rashard said, what up, Flip? Carol became the biggest savage on the show. Well, no, Carol. All right, so let's go to this. So now we're going back to The Walking Dead, which is a great life. You can compare your life to Walking Dead. And this is me analyzing, overanalyzing. But as I realized, I can kind of compare my life to Walking Dead. You kind of compare your life to Walking Dead if you ever watch the show. Carol was the sweetest, most warm-hearted housewife who was getting her ass beat by her husband. He was abusing her. Okay? Her daughter got lost, and this woman was crushed. Her world was crushed because all she ever was an abused housewife. It's all she ever was. When Carol picked herself up after her daughter died, and her daughter was a zombie, and she picked herself up, Carol became the most ruthless motherfucker out of there. Carol became so ruthless, she wanted everybody away from her. She said, I don't want to be near none of y'all motherfuckers because I might kill one of y'all. And she knew it. She was like, I'm at the point now, and she always tried to look weak. Everybody thought she was weak. She tried to look weak just to kill you. Carol became so dangerous in that show, she stayed away from everybody, but pushed people away because she was like, you're not built for what I'm built for. If you realize, almost every single main character in Walking Dead knew that they were just overly built for this world. They knew they could take everything over the way they wanted to. If they came into it, they could take it. They could do whatever they want. Leave them alone. Don't bother them. Oh, you fuck with the first words were, we're going to kill them. We're going to kill them. Because they knew what it was. And Carol was that. Carol's evolution was crazy. An abused housewife with no skills at all became a cold-blooded murderer. Evolution. She had no choice but to be that. She had to suck her gut up, get rid of them feelings, realize that I lost everything. Now it's time to live. She was giving that box up to a lot of different people, so I ain't know that's another story. Fill your dreams, what up? David D said, broke and financially challenged are two different things. No, David T, well, we don't, I don't like to use the word broke, but you being, not you, David, but you being broke means you want to be broke in this day and age. You know, there's a way to get money some type of way in this world of internet and all that. But financially challenged, I agree with that. Financially challenged is a better word for it. But you being broke, if someone's broke, that's about choice. Solo, what's up with you? So I'm good. I'm good is the enemy of better, and better is the enemy of great. Facts. D Hicks, what up? So Robin Harris gave the best response ever when asked if you become successful, are you going to change? He said to them, you got damn right. I'm going to, yeah, you got to change. And pardon me, y'all, it's hot. It's going to be hot the next couple of days. Finally, the rain's going. It's really hot. You got to change. Why do you think, have you ever heard me get mad at the young Dolphs, at the dudes doing the hood booger shit? Shout out to Young Dolph, I love them. The hood booger shit, when you made it, you're fucking rich. Why am I going back to, I'm going to go show love to them. The 50 always come to the hood. I'm going to go show love to my neighborhood. I ain't hanging out with you niggas. Why? My neighbor's got fucking $1 million poodles. Why am I going to the hood to hang with you? I love you guys. My close ones I'm bringing the close ones with me. But I don't gotta show my face in my hood to prove nothing. I did it. I made it out. Peace. All that going to the hood, show how real you are, it's whack. It's whack. Once you reach a certain level, you have to have new friends. Show me the last time Puff went to Harlem before all this shit going on now. Puff ain't go to Harlem or Yonkers. Probably changed 15 years. For what? Who you gonna talk to in Harlem? Who's Puff got to talk to in Harlem right now? Nobody. Who's he got to talk to in Yonkers? Nobody. Puff was doing big things. He got nobody to talk to over there. I only went to my hood to see some of my people's a day. And I was only in my hood maybe 2 hours. Even with the Linda Bully, we went to Long Island. Like, I really ain't got nobody to see in my hood like that. A couple of my dudes got mad. I didn't link up with them. I said, trust me, I'll be back. I'm going back to New York soon. I'll be back in New York. I'm going to come see y'all. I pulled up on two blocks that I actually was from, or 3 blocks, excuse me, that I actually was at. Said what up to a couple of my people, had some conversations, told some dudes get their passport, come see me. I ain't got much to really talk about in my, like, I'm gonna come see my guys, but my actual like hood, the dudes I was, most of them I got them passports or they locked up or they can't travel. I ain't got much to talk about. You can send me a text, a friend request me on Facebook or Instagram. I don't got much of a conversation. I'm not living that way no more. That conversation is minimal. Bro, you get the passport, get your passport, I'll show you a great time. Oh, you can't get a passport. Oh shit, how's mom doing? Happy Mother's Day to her. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I told you guys, I had one of my, and I don't have enemies, but back in the days I did. I don't have enemies, I have people that don't know better. When I was young, about 16, 17, there was me and this, I had some shit. I was wilding. And it was a group of dudes couldn't stand me and my crew couldn't stand them. And we had some issues, major issues. And this dude definitely tried to kill me, 100%. I lived. But me and his brother were very close. He actually tried to get in the middle of it, but he couldn't. Me and his brother are very, very close. We always stayed in touch. Even when I'm with him down here, we hung out all night. So when he came home from prison, the dude who tried to kill me, his brother was like, hey, he's home. He might be watching right now. He's home. He just got off paperwork. I told him, you down at DR. I said, I got on the phone with him. I said, man, get with your brother. Go get your passport. Come on down. We was down here for 5 days laughing and joking at how stupid we was as kids. Because he's evolved. He actually started a very lucrative business. Right? He's actually rich right now, which blows my mind for him to be doing damn near 15 years in prison to come home and be fucking rich. But he evolved and focused on what he was going to do in flipping properties, and he made a lot of money. We down here kicking how stupid we was as kids. We don't even remember what the beef was over. I do. I'm lying. I do. But he didn't remember what it was over. Just that we had major beef. Where it was really rough out there. But at the end of the day, we down here kicking like good fellas, laughing and joking how stupid, reminiscing how stupid shit was. This person got beat up. This person got shot. All the type of shit was going on in the hood. Because we've evolved. We're adults now. We're about 1 year apart. We're adults now. All that shit is funny and storytelling shit now. We survived it. We're alive. And then his brother said, we took I didn't post a picture because I couldn't. But we took a picture together. His brother laughed and said, their mother had passed away. Our mother wouldn't believe that you two guys are sitting here together, kicking it, laughing and joking and drinking. Now, I just spoke to him 2 days ago. So, you evolve, and all that shit that you thought was so important doesn't become as important anymore. Think about it. Catch you in the comments. Solo, what up with you? Boycott flip-flop. Hashtag book for Halloween. Let's do that. Get them boycotts up there. Elon Musk, thank you. 29, what up, baby? David T, ain't nobody went to space. You know what I mean, David. Wherever they went. They went somewhere up there. There you go, Bert. Oh, here you go. Hold on. Shout to Bert. He said, exactly 100, always strive to be better. Or you could strive to be like Bert and just travel the world. Shout to Bert. That's my guy. Titus CBT, what's up, my guy? They bumping? They not like us in DR. No, they ain't bumping that here. He's an FE law. It's time to put paradiselyfe on the moon. We ready, but I got to come back. I got shit to do. Kara had the biggest evolution, and I'm telling you, it was just. I only compare as far as progression and evolution to that show because I told you I was binge watching. I was just binge watching, hanging out in Brazil, chilling. Matter of fact, one of the days I didn't do a live because I was just watching, and the evolution I saw was like, this is what life is about. Now you don't want to have zombies and have to kill people, but it's about evolution. If you take away the zombies, if you take away all the murderous communities and everybody want to kill you and take away your goods every 5 minutes, they evolved to survive and to stay ahead of the curve. And they evolved so much that they weren't worried about anything. They actually were not scared of anything and anybody. They were more afraid, like, do I gotta kill this person? Or are they gonna be cool? Like, you know what I'm saying? There were situations where they looked at them and they said, are you sure you want to do this? You want to know? Rick was always like, you want to make a deal? Rick always said that. You want to make a deal? That was Rick's thing. Let's make a deal. Because I'm going to kill you at the end of the day. Jay Black went up, just signed on, and I hear she giving up the box. That was Carol from Walking Dead. Hicks said the smartest person in Walking Dead was the CDC scientist. He gave up, though. He quit on life. Definitely mosquito season. You already know it. He gave up on life, though. Vaughn said it's funny how people tell you to do with your money. When you get it, you work for it, you choose it. Hey, you know you guys, and I'm gonna do a show on what to watch out for on your travels, or maybe it's Sosua, and then we'll add it to the travels. There's a lot of people telling you what to do with your money. There's a lot of people hustling you. You gotta be careful out here. I'll get to that in another video. You gotta watch out for that hustling shit. And some Americans are trying to hustle you. But Ross, you already know I speak the facts, man. And when I feel a certain way about a certain thing, I gotta speak on it. Ty said, catch a fade bullet or arrest sliding through Compton, but I always do surprise pop-ups. Throw it in. Jay Black, what a story like the people on. Vaughn said, hard to get back to the old neighborhood when elevate mentally. You see a lot of people. Yeah, here's the thing though, Vaughn. Most of the people that were in my neighborhood, 143 in Foch, 126 in Merritt, Linden Boulevard, 223, most of them are gone. I got the younger generation who I know they was coming up under me and all that, and when I say younger, some of them only 2 years younger than me, but I wasn't hanging with them. I was with the older guy. So it's not much I really have to discuss. I'm gonna go see my family members, my real homies, so let it pop up on them. Some dudes got mad at me because I didn't have enough time to pop up. And I'm like, bro, it is what it is, but so-and-so wanted to see you. And I'm like, bro, I'm coming to see you. So-and-so we ain't got nothing to talk about. And there's no disrespect, but get on the plane and come see me. And we can sit here all day and talk. All day. Wise man, whatever said, we evolve and mature as you supposed to. And I've definitely evolved a whole lot. Like I said, I still talk my shit because I have no choice. I'm from Southside. I'm gonna keep showing y'all that shirt. My Linden Bully shirt. You know? You want to share your life, but someone already see it. That's a fact.
I kind of run here because I was watching it. What's the last trophy you ever
Title CPT, you already know it.
Community Shield?
You already know. F the streets. Bert said some of my homies I grew up with be like, oh, I don't really see Bert like that no more. I'll tell some of them, get your passport. Hey Bert, I don't see you. And I got a pass. Like at the end of the day, y'all gotta tell. Listen, the way you and I'm talking directly to Bert. This is real right here. And I'm gonna use Bert as the example at this very moment. Bert travels the goddamn world. The world, Craig. Should no homie of Bert's ever tell him I don't see him? Go online. He's flying somewhere. Or he's landed somewhere showing you some food and he's on a tour or doing some shit. Why would one of my, if I'm traveling like that, why would one of my, and I travel a lot too, but why would one of my homies be like, I don't see you? I kind of don't want you to see me, homie. Get a passport and you come see me over there. I'll give you my itinerary. But you want me to be on the block. You ain't happy to see me overseas? See, my peoples is happy to see me overseas. Yes, they do want to get with me and say, hey, what up? But come see me. Come get with. I don't know how often I'll be coming to New York. Be going to I don't know how often I'll be doing all that. But you could catch me in another country, though. So for Bert, like I'm looking at, I travel, but Bert travels way more than me. And I'm like, for the homies to say you don't see me, get a passport. You come see me. You want to see me on the block? The weather's not good enough on the block. I want to be in this island over here. You know what I mean? So stuff like that. Like, why do you want to see me on the block? Get on a plane. Come see me over here. We'll have a great time. And that's what I've done to a lot of my homies. They come home from prison. They finally got their passport. Hey, come on. I'll show you a great time. I'll tell you how much money. Yo, I got dudes who shiver their name. I know some of them are watching right now that can only travel with permission. And I'll be like, I've used my business to give them permission. To get them permission, excuse me. And they're going to come down, visit, boom, they come, have a good time, they're going to go back to their situation. But they ain't telling me, hey, G, can you come visit me? No, motherfucker, I'm not coming to visit you. I ain't had one of my homies ask me, that's away, excuse me, say, can you visit me? They say, can you send me some comments? Say, cool, I got you, homie. I can do that all day. Unless it's affecting my trip. But I can do that all day. But Flying over there to come sit with you in a jail? I'm good, baby. On the road again. What up? Infamous Fader. I'm in Costa Bar, Puerto Plata. I got to go to FlipFlop. Infamous Fader. Pull up if you can. Bert said, traveling the world, learn a different language, explore my options, learn different cultures, gangster. Bert Ross, thank you. I got to read it slower. Let me read it slower, Bert said. Air Miles Bert, that's who's my bro right there. Traveling the world, learning different languages, and exploring my options and learning different cultures is gangster. That's gangster to me now. You gonna see me on the beach. Wait a mother. You can hate me all you want. Hate me on the beach. Hate me on the boat. Hate me. Hate me in the air. Like hate me all you want. But you ain't gonna hate me sitting in the hood. Hate me traveling. I can't stay. Matter of fact, pull up. Hey, Steve, hold on. Pull up in business class, row 2B or 2 or 3, and be like, I can't stand you. I'm good with that. You want the same place I'm going? No problem.
Shout out for free.
Hate me all you want. Shout out for free. Hate me all you want. Because we about to land somewhere, have a great time. Pull up on the plane and hate me, bro. I'm good with that. Shit.
Shout out to free society.
Show your friends, I'll show you the future. That infamous fame, that's the thing. It's actually I said scientific. It's not really scientific, but it is kind of scientific. You only do as good as the people around you. J-Bag, you can't bring hood mentality to the middle class either. Keep that shit where it's supposed to be. Facts. I agree with that. Said facts, Flip. I tell my peeps now, get your passport if you want to see me. Listen, I'll be in Miami. My daughter should be in Miami when I get there. I'm definitely gonna link with her, see my grandson. I think she's visiting family and stuff like that, so I'll be seeing her. I'm not going out my way to visit nobody. Everybody knows where I'm at. Everyone knows where I'm at. I'm right here. Pull up. Book a flight. My sister's been here. She's here 2-3 times a year now. She loves it here. My mom lives here. Pull up. Why am I booking a flight to come see you when I'm living in paradise? I went to New York for my daughter's baby shower. I will be back in New York. It's 100%. I don't know when. Probably winter time again, but I will be back in New York 100%. And I will check out more people. And he wants to go to the World Series. I do want to go to City Island, go eat and stuff like that. But I'll really go to New York for the food and see my people. You know. Mark Brown's cook said, "Remember, Rick kicked out the crew." Exactly. Then the Carol saved them. Yeah, 100%. Hey, that's a whole nother. Remember that? Chicago Gilmore, what up? FFTV said, "Not bringing my Maybach to the hood." Ken, why am I 50? Not the yes, 50 situation a little bit different in my hood. 50 really was that dude in the hood. So I'm not gonna, you're never gonna hear me talk bad about 50. Most people will never talk bad about 50 from Queens. We're proud of him. 50 will drive through with a Bentley and his Ferrari, but he's stopping saying what up. But he only pops up sporadically to say what up to, he's from there. He's like, I'm coming to say what up to my people. He's not trying to hang on the corner. And when he comes in, believe it or not, he's still the man. So it's like people still look up to him. Like, yo, that's the dude that was getting it out here. We got to show him love. He made it out. He's not coming to be like, I'm hanging with y'all. Y'all hanging with me. And I respect that. I'll tell you what, the infamous picture that Danger saw on my Instagram with my son. He saw my son and he was like, my son at the time looked exactly like me. And he was like, I know your dad. They sat and took a picture so you can put it on Instagram and send it to me. And I was like, yeah, I said, I know 50. Wasn't besties, but we grew up in the same hood. But I'm not going to the hood to hang with you. I'm gonna come see you. I'm definitely gonna pull up once in a while. Hey, what up, everybody? Because this is my neighborhood. What up? My grandma lived right there. My mama lived right there. This is my neighborhood. But matter of fact, I didn't go to 143. Everyone I know in 143 is probably dead and gone or in prison. I was telling Fox, I was like, honestly, I would go there for a picture, which is kind of corny. Because I heard there's a Whole Foods on the corner now, which is weird. But everyone I grew up with is gone. Gone. I went to a couple Chinese restaurants, a couple of restaurants, spots that I know. So you guys saw I bumped into my man that I went to high school with in what do you have with him right now? Everything good? What's going on with him? Oh, okay. I bumped into my dude I went to high school with. And he was sitting behind when I was doing a live in Buffalo Wild Wings. I bump into a lot of people, but I'm not just run to the hood to go see you. Negan was wild, but look at his evolution, how he changed up. Tight said, I got 5K pace on nigga boxes, money lines, and 5K Knicks and 6. Plus 6. Oh, you gotta text me that. Tight, text me that bet. I don't understand. You want money line and and 5K. Oh, you want either one. I don't know if I don't like betting on my Knicks. Yeah, I will shut that shit down. I like that. Tony Boy said they want to see you because they want to enjoy your lifestyle. They can only get face to face with you. And Pony Boy, here's the thing though. I've told everyone, and some guys got mad at me when I said this a couple years ago. If you're not on paper, I don't care how much time you've done, what's your charge, as long as they're not sexual charges, sex offender charges. You cannot travel, at least the DR, on sex offender charges. They've changed all of America opened up all the criminal charges to all these countries. So some guys have been to DR and they got sent home for some shit to have when he was a kid. So, as long as you're on paperwork, as long as you have no sex offender charges, get a passport. You can travel and enjoy yourself.
Unless you've been to Cuba.
Unless you've been to Cuba. And I'll show you a great time. That's why I said, like, the reason I don't worry about nothing, some of my guys from the hood have traveled with me. And I've told them, this is what this is going to cost, let's go. And I just tell them, just be easy. We're not doing no fuck shit. We having a good time. And when they come out of the country, first thing they do is run back to the hood and tell everybody, man, I was with him, man, we had a ball. And then they go see pictures and they go, we had a great motherfucking time. I'm just saying. It's about progression. Gary Jones, what up with you? Say good afternoon. Got home safely. Okay. Nice seeing y'all yesterday. I know I need the information from you now on how to send some packages, some friends. So I got you, Gary. I got you. Polo in the building. Shout out to my bro. Knicks play tonight.
Let's go Knicks.
Wiseman said, you made yourself a valuable man, so there's no more wasted time moving forward. Well, you know what though, Wiseman? It goes two ways, and to that comment. I don't waste time. Meaning, I have absolutely no reason, unless it's at this bar or at Roomba, to sit around and shoot the shit. If we're going to shoot the shit, we'll do it right here at FlipFlop. I have no reason to fly to your city and shoot the shit with you. Now, like Gary, thank you, Gary. Gary invited me to come to Baltimore. I'll definitely go to Baltimore and check Gary out. Because I know he's going to show me around. We're going to get some crab boils. We're going to do all that. I'm cool with something different for me. Because I ain't been to the States like that. But if Gary said, come to Baltimore and let's hang out in the corner and shoot the shit, I have no intentions on doing that. But you invite me to your crib right before you show me a good time, I'm coming. But just to go to Baltimore and sit on the corner and shoot the shit, I can shoot the shit right here at this bar for hours. We're shooting this shit right now. We can shoot it. For you guys that have been to this bar and sat in this corner or sat here kicking it with me, we can shoot the shit from 8 a.m. My man Dave not here. But sometimes me and Dave shoot the shit from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Shooting the shit. But to sit on the hood and just, for what? I did that. I told you guys, I used to thug my cousin out, wouldn't let him go home. He'd be like, yo, bro, it's raining. Nobody's out here. I'm like, we holding the block down. For no apparent reason. But just because we had to. I think about it now, it's the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. Pouring rain, the corner store closed, we still outside. My cousin would be like, but there's nobody outside. I said, we outside holding the block down. I used to terrorize my cousins. And then it'd be like, man, late, no cars, no people, just us in Columbia rain suits. All right, now we go home. I don't know what the hell was wrong with me back then. I think it was the power and the control. Freddie Mac, what up with you? A1J, what's up with you? Nova said what's good. He said, yo, Flip was good. Southside Jamaica Queens in the building. You already know. Salute to you. You already know them Linden Bullies in the building, man. Southside. So I can rep my hood. I don't know. A lot of people can't rep their hood. I can rep mine. You can ask about me. Freddie Mac said, I hate the hood and I love it at the same time. But Freddie Mac, you got to love the hood. You know why you got to love it? Because I wouldn't be who I am if I was from Southside. I don't know who I'd be. No knock on Rosedale. No knock on Brooklyn. No knock on. I wouldn't know if I'd be the same person if I didn't have to go through what I went through in Southside. Because the hood was hell. Don't ever get it fucked up. I'm not gonna ever glamorize the hood. You got your knife on you? He looked at me and said, "What are you talking about?" I said, "You going to the store with no knife?" It made me realize that this was not normal what we went through in the hood. And then there's other things going on in the world that I ain't know nothing about. Think of how, and I'm always making this joke. You guys always hear me make this joke of how being a New Yorker, it was safer and easier to go out of state than it was go borough to borough. For all you New Yorkers, you can agree with me on that. Because we thought everyone outside of NYC had farms. You all lived on farms. Every single one of you. Watch, all 104 of you right now, you all lived on farms if you're from New York City. You lived on farms, you milked cows, you had chickens. I swear to God, that's what we all thought. So it was easier for me to go out of town and to, now I went borough to borough anyway, but the realization was I realized when some of my friends wouldn't come with me to the Bronx. They would call me to Harlem. They would call me to Brooklyn. Because it was easier to go out of town where they had, or we thought they had farms at, than it was to go borough to borough. Because borough to borough was like the fucking Warriors movie. Okay? BD, what up? He said, if you're doing really well, would you ever put a homeboy on payroll, or is it risky similar to both go in investment? I'd never. He'd have to come with something. And the reason being is, I don't know if he's matured or reached the level of progression that I have. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's still got that same mentality, or he's reached the maturity level. If that makes sense. Yeah, OG's out. He might not play the rest of the series. Honestly, D. Smith said, been traveling the last 3 years, not taking about vacations either. I'm talking about months at a time in different countries. I wouldn't trade my experience. As you should not, D. Smith. As you should not. You should be traveling, enjoying your life. And don't worry about what anybody else is thinking and saying about you. You got to do you. Remember something. Let's say this out loud. Turn the TV up. Turn the TV up. In order to be happy, to be truly happy, you have to be selfish. Okay? Remember that. You can't make anybody else happy if you're not happy. Jay Black said it's always good to come through and see FlipFlop holding down the dopest. Appreciate it, Jay Black. Pardon me, I got some shit going on. Let's see what's going on over in the corner. Clary, 15 minutos. 15 minutos. Yeah. Vaughn said, random, was your bar originally across the street from River? No, not me. I used to hang out over there, but no. Not me, brother. Blade Runner said, exactly, people are not supposed to live like that. I'll be honest with you. Like I said, you're never going to ever hear me glorify or glamorize the hood. Never. Right? But, I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it. They were nervous. You know, because you don't know. You hear so many stories you don't know. Me, I just made contacts in every borough. I just went to every borough. I was in the BX. I hated going to East New York or even Coney Island. I was in Coney Island all the damn time. Savannah Peter Truck, what up with you? Jay Black, see your flip. I just got back from Pattaya. My birthday is Jay Black. I'm doing selfish. My friend doesn't like what I'm doing. If it's making me happy, sorry, not sorry. You know, 42 said, I do appreciate you trying to school that young YouTuber this week. The young generation doesn't take information from wise men like we did. All they know is to record. At the end of the day, big shout to, what was the old boy name? Floyd, I think his name was. I invited him out. I told him he didn't be afraid of. I can't get his personal stuff. I don't know what's going on with him. Money-wise, I don't know what's going on with him. But I had actually told him, I texted him, I said, come on to Roomba. I invited him on live. I said, come to Roomba and you good. See, the thing is, people be out here lying to you and tell you they can do this, do that for you, this and that, and it's bullshit. Okay? I'm going to do a whole live on this, what you got to watch out for. There are people in this town, especially Americans, maybe some Canadians, that are pieces of shit and full of shit. They'll pussy wanted him to come out with me so that, you know, he act a little scary, which, you know, it is what it is. But I wanted him to come out with me so people could see him with me and no one was going to bother him ever again. And you might know this person, Fox. I don't know. I think Sammy went to a man, and I see Sammy. Now here's the wild part. Sammy Mars moved to Far Rockaway. Sammy's a 14-year-old boss. Like, it was wild. And I'm like, now I'm pretty big in my hood, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't no boss, like at 14 at least. More like 16, 17. But Sammy's a 14-year-old boss and for like getting it. And we see each other, give each other a big hug. I'm like, oh, this is crazy. We could go catching up, like, and people were like, wow, because I'm from Southside, from Far Rock, and they were like, yo, y'all rock, like, this was my man, like, you know what I'm saying? So we catch up. And years ago, you know, we stay in tune because we both in the same high school, so we stay in tune with each other. And the Far Rock and Southside beef gets really popular. Now, Sammy's Far Rock, I'm Southside. We actually never had any altercations because, you know, we're friends. We're like really close friends. Sammy was actually trying to dead the beef because a lot of my friends were involved in it. It gets to the point where we have this big brawl outside of Springfield. We have the big brawl by the park by August Martin, and shit just got out of hand. It was a really bad beef, and we're pretty much neighbors, and we're big beef. But one time Sammy came to me. I was walking to the Springfield, had that little food truck by the gas station. I walk into the food truck and I see Sammy. John, what up? I see Sammy. How's your first trip go? Everything good? That's what's up. Take it anywhere we want. And that's what the hood kind of teaches you, how to survive. Oh, yeah. No. This is my left turn. Why they keep moving these things? So don't forget the chopped cheese is on the menu. Steak chopped cheese. And fresh cut fries. Yes. Look at that. Steak chopped cheese. Oh, yeah. Your New York City favorite. You know we're from the city. Let me catch up on these comments, y'all. But that's a funny you mentioned that. Billboard Shy, what up? So speaking facts, Dacus said technically that farm assumption for New Yorkers wasn't wrong. A lot of East Coast states have no facts, but it was just we just thought everywhere was a farm. Like, to my surprise, everywhere was not a farm. Hillary, on that soda, you down with soda? Owner, I went to Brooklyn Tech and all the Queens homies were rugged. Yeah. Queens ain't no joke.
Oh, someone fucking butt kicking.
I went to Long Island and realized I was living foul. Me too. NYC cats do go anywhere. We just do. Big shout to Left Rack City. I used to be out there. I had some chicks out there. Big shout to Left Rack. But like I said, guys, at the end of the day, it's all about progressing. Never forget your past. Now, don't live with the trauma, but think about your past and think about where you at. I definitely grew up on Linden Boulevard. I'm sorry, I grew up on Foch, but Linden raised me. I'll never forget my past. I don't let the trauma hold me down, but I think about where I'm at now, and I'd be like, man, this kid came a long way. This kid would have never even thought about Dominican Republic. Only Dominicans I knew was in Washington Heights saying, Poppy, I got it. For you guys from New York, you know what I'm talking about. Poppy, I got it. You know? Excuse me. But I've progressed. I've evolved into who you see now. I'm still an asshole sometimes, but I've evolved. Let me show you that shit one more time. This shit look good. I gotta take a bite. That's that chopped cheese, steak, fresh cut fries. Ain't nobody got fries like me. And that steak chopped cheese. I've been thinking about this chopped cheese for 2 days. I said, Sunday, my lunch is going to be a chopped cheese. Give me one. So I'm going to get to the comments. I'm going to eat this before we get out. Not eat it. I'm going to just take a bite before we get out of here. Oh, it's got extra I did tell them extra onions. Oh, yeah. This is what they call food porn. Look at that. That's what they call food porn. Look at all that steak in there. Oh. Take me now, please. I could die right now. This is delicious. That's food porn. Look at all that cheese. And I just want extra onions. I like onions. They changed this. I don't know. They changed this thing here. This is weird. Anyway, y'all hit that like button. Don't forget, Condoms Part 2, Raw Part 2. A serious conversation, Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to talk about it. We got some big conversations, big conversations. So y'all stay positive, man. Y'all have a great Sunday. Pray for the Knicks. Make sure you root for the Knicks today at 3:30. I'm going to come through with more on the Raw show. And hope you learned something today. Hope you got some information today out of me. If I can make your day better, if I can make you more positive, give you more of a concept of where you're trying to go in life, and hopefully help you guide you a little bit way. I am from Southside. I am MrFlipFlop, a.k.a. Lyndon Bully, CEO of Paradise Life. We're not just T-shirts. We a whole movement. Fine, I just saw your message. I'll get to you in a second, my bro. Appreciate y'all. Y'all stay positive. Much love from me to you. I'm going to get out of here. Eat this chopped cheese. I'll see y'all later.